Hello, Leo. Elsie here to do a reading for you. Leo, it is for the month of February. We're going to give you a peek into the overall month of February. We're going to start with the Psychic Tarot, and then we're going to move to the regular tarot here. How are you, Leo? I hope you're well. Thank you for clicking here. If you've never been here before, welcome to all the shenanigans. And if you would like to stay, there is a subscription button in the bottom right hand corner of this little square where I live. And if you'd like to hit that subscription button, we'd love to have you as part of this beautiful fire tribe, my fire family. I usually read for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and I am a Leo Jupiter. So here we go. Let's find out what's going on. And if you are the ride or die, you know how much I love you. Thank you so much for showing up back here again. I appreciate you. I appreciate a thumbs up, y'all, if you can afford it. Thank you so much. Let's find out what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the month of February 2025. So the first card I'm going to put down is what is within your control. In the month of February, what is within your control? We've got disruption. So look, there's about to be a tower for you in the first part of February, but I feel like it's within your control. I want to say, don't worry about it, but you're going to worry about it. Just because I said don't worry about it. You know, I feel like, when the tower comes, it is a shift and a change, but it is something that is needed. Look, you're a fire sign. You're a fixed fire sign. I know all about the fixed because I'm fixed. I'm a Taurus sun. You're a Leo sun. And so sometimes as fixed signs, we will, everybody gets a tower, but, sometimes the universe just has to jump in and shift our energy because we just won't move from the situation. So I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like your month is opening up with some sort of switch up or change, some sort of shifting energy or some sort of, pulling down of things so we can renovate what's going on. We'll go back to it and we'll look at it with tarot. Then the next card I'm putting down is what is out of your control. This disruption is kind of out of your control, but it will be within your control. Look, all you can control is how you react or respond, right? Reacting, you can lose your mind, but if you respond, it's a little bit different, right? It's like the towers show up to see how much you've learned up to here. What is out of your control for the month of February? Temptation. Interesting. So temptation is the devil energy. That's what's out of your control. I feel like you're going to be tempted by all sorts of things. And we can go on for hours and days, right? About how many things will tempt us in this world. But I feel like this devil energy here might be a little bit of doubt. It could also be some sort of an addiction that you have. It could be spending too much money. It could be partying too much. It could be something like that. We'll take a look and see with the tarot what the details are on that. But I feel like that's out of your control, or you feel like it is. The third card I'm going to put down is about your finances. Let's talk about finances for February. For Leo, we've got power. Look, you're showing up with all these majors here. These major arcanas are changes, right? When the majors show up, you don't really have a choice of what's coming at you. And that's the thing. You only choices you have is how you react or respond, Leo. So I feel like you don't really have a choice of what's coming at you, but a lot of change is coming. And I know the C word is not your friend. When you're a fixed sign, we don't like the C word, change, right? We don't like that word. It's okay. Tell me what's going on with love for the month of February. Love for the month of February for Leo. Look at all these majors. Look, there's major changes. Things are coming out of major arcana translate to major secrets. You don't know about any of this stuff. You're about to have the biggest change of your life in February. So we have patience, and that is Sagittarian energy. You could be Sagittarius, possibly, that's Leo right there. We've got Capricorn, and we've got Scorpio. Possibly you have any of those in your chart, possibly your big three. Bottom of the deck, another one, authority. Okay, so you know what it is I feel like all of these changes that are coming here for you are making you into the emperor. I feel like it's all about bringing you to a place of stability and security. It almost feels like you're being tested this month. Tested, but it starts out with a bunch of change happening. And it's going to break you down a little bit into this temptation energy. The overall energy is very strong and stable and sturdy, though. So please don't panic too much. Let's find out what the tarot has to say here. Let's find out what's going on with Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Leo, we're almost in February, and February 1st, there is a private read sale. So look into the pinned comment. It does not start till the 1st of February. Look into the pinned comment if you need information and a code to get your 10% discount. Tell me about Leo. What is this tower about here? Tell me about the disruption. It's almost like it leaves you a little bit vulnerable, I'm going to say. Vulnerable to temptation. Well, now we have more. I don't think I've ever seen this many major arcana show up in a row, honestly. I've been reading a little while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 all of them are majors. So look, there is something here that I feel with the Judgment card, that the reason that the tower is showing up is so you'll make a different decision. So you will end something, the way you thought, the way you were, a pattern you were doing. It's like you weren't noticing the pattern, so the universe is shaking you down and saying, look at it. There's a new beginning coming here, and the universe is calling you to action, is what it is. That's what all this is about. You're being called to action because I feel like you've been playing it small, Leo. Like I feel like you've been avoiding change or avoiding making decisions or something like that. And it feels like the universe wants to give you a new outlook. And I feel like that's why the Judgment card is here. We've got our first minor arcana here. So the minor arcanas are the ones where you make all the decisions, and the major arcanas is like you don't really have a choice. This stuff's going down. All you can do is react or respond, right? We've got the 8 of Swords. So it checks, right? It tracks, because the 8 of Swords is like, now I'm stuck in my head. I don't know what to do. I thought I had a plan, and now things aren't going to plan. So I think that's what the 8 of Swords is. You feel like your hands are tied. Things are going to be falling down around you, shifting, changing, and it feels like you feel like it's out of your control. However, this is within your control. This is an illusion, right? The 8 of Swords is always an illusion. We put ourselves there, and I feel like the illusion is the 8 of Swords, that you are really in control of it, but you feel like you're not. You feel like everything is out of control. We do have the 8 of Cups here. So I feel like I feel like you're stuck in a space, stuck in a place, in your mind, in your job, in the world, in your home, wherever it is. And I feel like the universe is bringing the tower so you'll move. So you will disengage or disconnect from whatever is keeping you tied. Like it almost feels like the disruption of the tower showing up because you're in this place of the 8 of Swords. So I feel like the 8 of Cups is here because the tower is meant to move you on your way to something new. It's like you can't let go of a thought process here. And I feel like the tower shows up to get you out of the thought process. There it is. It's like I feel like you're thinking about someone obsessively, because temptation can be obsessive. And so the 2 of Cups is telling me that you've been stuck a really long time on a divorce, on a marriage, on a serious relationship back there, on a person, on a thing, on a job, whatever it is. You've been really stuck there. It does feel like it's emotional, whatever it is. We've got 8 and 2 is 10. The only way that you can find happiness or get happiness is if you move on. You can't find it in your current state of being as you walk into February. So it feels like there is going to be a shakeup at the first part of February here, but I feel like it's to help you break free, emotionally free from some sort of relationship or feeling that you've had for someone that has you tied to it as a thought. Tell me about temptation. This is what is out of your control. So let's find out what this is. This is the devil energy. We've got the devil and the angel are at war. It's like they're struggling over who gets you. I really feel like what is out of your control, it does feel like you have some type of thought pattern that you can't stop thinking about. Maybe it's an addiction. It feels like the angel and the devil are at war. The angel on one shoulder, the devil on the other is what it feels like. Temperance is here to heal you, but the devil energy is trying to entrap you, trying to keep you in the 8 of Swords. So it does feel like good against evil, because what it feels like the temptation or the devil is trying to pull you back into this obsessive cycle you've been in, whether it's a thought pattern or whatever it is. And I feel like the energy of of the Temperance energy is here to heal you through fire and water, trying to, it's almost like the angel is here, like the angel Michael is here to show you, look, you have to deal with some things in emotion. You can't always deal with it in fire. There is a balance between water and fire, and that's what Temperance teaches us, that there is balance to be had, right? There's 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. We have to have balance at all times. Tell me more about the temptation, please. Got the 5 of Pentacles. Trying to get you to disconnect so you can get back into balance here. We've got the 6 of Cups. And we have the World card. Look, I feel like somebody here is having an awakening. That's what it feels like to me. This, we've got the Tower, we've got the Devil, and we've got Judgment, and now we've got the World card. You are letting go of a major cycle in February. You are making a major change in your life. And I feel that you've been stuck in some sort of nostalgia, but there's nothing back there. It's the 5 of Pentacles up against the 6 of Cups. There's nothing left there but memories. You must let go. And I think that's why the Tower is here. I feel like the Devil energy is trying to keep you trapped or entrapped in this energy. But you have way more to accomplish, and the universe knows that. You know that. You're the one that wrote the game plan, right? The universe is instructed to keep you on course, your game plan. And so I feel like the World card is here because I feel like you finally detach from the memory, finally detach from the Devil. We've got the 5 of Pentacles here. That's why I'm saying detach. I feel like you finally are able to detach or let go of something here. And this World card is telling me that's the accomplishment. You finally brought things full circle. So I feel like it starts out with you feeling like you're in control of everything that's going on here, but it turns out that everything that's going on is actually some of it's in your control, some of it's out of your control. I feel like there's forces working for you and against you, and I feel like the good forces win. That's what it feels like, because there's an accomplishment or a milestone here, so it tells me you win. And then you get to go on to some sort of new chapter. Tell me about the finances here. We have strength for the finances here. Tell me what that is about. We've got the Star. I like it. The Queen of Pentacles is here. The Star and the Queen of Pentacles tells me it's going to be just fine. Yeah. There's the healing of the finances here. So I feel like you're dropping burdens. About the 3rd week of February here, you are beginning to drop financial burdens. It feels like, it does really feel like that maybe that's what you were attached to. Maybe there's something going on in the past that had your money in a chokehold. It could be that. But the Queen of Pentacles is telling me that, you know, not only is your finances getting better, not only are you going to be more stable in your home and in your life, but you're going to be more focused on that. And the Queen of Pentacles isn't someone who just is involved with money. She's also planting her own garden. She's not waiting for people to come save her. She's someone who is planting her own garden, eating from her garden, and if she has leftover, she's sharing with other people. She's the overgiver. So I feel like with the Star being here, it tells me that wish fulfillment is coming in. And if you've been wishing and hoping for having some sort of stability here, I feel like you've been strong up to here. I feel like it's the blessing that you're getting, that you're going to be able to drop some of these financial burdens. Maybe your a loan is coming to the end. Maybe a mortgage is coming to the end, but there's going to be some financial burdens that you're going to be able to let go of here. You're going to be able to work less if you want to. I feel like the 3 of Pentacles is not the 10. It's telling me that it's a place where you get people who are finally cooperating with you. Cooperation, collaboration. Somebody might see you working and see how good you are at doing that and might offer you more money. That might be why you become the Queen of Pentacles, feminine or masculine, right? Because at the end of all of this, the overall energy, after you go through all these changes, these major changes, is the authority. You end up being the emperor at the end of this, whether you're the feminine or the masculine. So I feel like there is an opportunity that might be showing up. Somebody might be watching how you deal with all the things that you've been going through. It might be an employer. It could be that. But it does feel like Somebody is noticing that the work you do is impeccable, and they want to collaborate with you possibly on something. Let's talk about love. Be patient. That's what it says here. Patience, a Sagittarius energy. We've got the two. We got the Two of Swords. Like, forget it, Elsie. Nope. Nope. I'm noping out of there. No, thank you. We've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Six of Swords. And then, oh, geez, you know what? That's not a nope. That's a big fat yes. That's an emphatic yes. So we've got the Two of Swords is here, but then we've got the Eight of Wands. So you go from being very blocked, not making a decision. I'm trying to feel my feelings. Like, I feel like this month is like, I feel like this is where it's going to break you open. And I feel like you're going to be forced to feel your feelings. You're going to be forced to make decisions. This is a big month of change for you, Leo. And I feel like you go from being blocked or feeling blocked, or I can't see the way through, or I can't see the result of something. The Eight of Wands shows up and starts to push everything forward for you. And so with the Six of Swords here, I feel like what you're taking with you is all of these lessons that you've learned. For me, as a reader, all of those swords are in the boat for a reason. Those are all communications and connections you've had with people that I think that you don't want to forget, because they taught you something. But then we have this, which is really beautiful. It's like you're becoming more vulnerable. It's opened you up. This whole month is opening you up. This is like a major shift for you in the month of February here, Leo. Look at that, material and spiritual prosperity. That's exactly what it is here. It feels like your material finally gets on track. Feels like your spiritual finally gets on track. And that's why you become the authority, or the emperor. Because the emperor is the King of Cups, feelings, King of Swords, you know, highly intelligent, making good decisions, factual stuff, right? King of Pentacles, right? Money. And King of Wands, running after what I want, right? I'm having the tenacity to do it. I feel like you are being prepared to be the emperor. That's what it feels like. And I think that's kind of beautiful. I'm going to leave that right there. Look, this is no bad news. The universe is blessing you with some sort of material wealth or abundance of some kind. There's a new opportunity showing up for you here because you've gained the wisdom. The Hermit's here. Oh, I really love that for you. Leo, that was a beautiful reading. It starts out tumultuous, but look, it's going to be worth it, because in the end, you get to have the Star, you get to have a new opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles, and you get to have wisdom. You get to take it all with you in the end. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here, Leo. And I'm going to be back because I'm always back. You guys know that. Love you so much. Bye-bye.